Problems and concerns, mind and consciousness. The social and the strategically political anarchy and rioting and violence and defunding of the police and communist propaganda and revolutionary mindset within the masses and the crowds and the millions, billions of humans. Won't be a debate in the House or the Senate with the conditions they're explaining and the change they're delivering in their message. There'll be people dead for no reason other than some philosophy or ideology from some brilliant and high IQ thinker from the Renaissance, from the Frankfurt School overseas, the 60s and the 70s, doctor in the university and college who denounces capitalism every single class and insists their colleague who's a chemist and restricts and limits her students from the prestige of being ethnically and dialectically diverse, are going to set the fire Greta Thunberg talks about in climate change. And the people who are going to have to watch the earth burn to the ground and live on the scorched earth, on the planet they have to inhabit, are the people who are going to have their fathers and mothers, brothers and sisters and family members decimated. From the people who want to keep telling and showing and illustrating and drawing and graffitiing and increasing the stimulation, the organizing and protesting and loudness of their information and their data from those Marxist, Stalinist, Soviet, fist-raising, warriors and fighters in the struggle for the end of America and the death of the United States and the Constitution. The places people proclaim are the ideal for their utopia aren't talking about brain, body, and mind. Unless a person takes a train and a bus over to Dr. Nordhoff in his lab in Canada, or somewhere over at Oxford or Cambridge. I've never read a book from Harvard. I've never seen a Yale or talked with a Yale student who discusses brain and world. These are places where the mind is controlled and restricted and limited. Society and civilization are a brain with neurons and synapses and mental and mind processes. Indigenous men, beautiful, pretty women who have their babies. Fathers who go to work and keep the society and city and state and country alive now. The more people argue, the more people deny the availability of the simplicity and the removal of behavior in the scientific method and the indoctrination from the voices and the speeches of the community activist leaders and the mayor and the governor and the presidents. People will never have the freedom a person can receive from spending 10 years reading about a truth and a fact people claim on the internet and post in an image and laugh about on the street now. Drawing in their paintings, their psychedelic writings, their Chomsky memorizations, and their Mao facelifts and breast implants. Humans always succeed and never fail. And the tragedy in those words aren't the tone, the accent, or the video a person can watch on YouTube. The sadness and destruction are from the lack of babies in the future and the families who will be torn apart by strife and violence and comedy instead of a world with brains, a planet and an earth with minds to engineer. And an object in outer space with humans who go to find a black hole and live on a new soil. Now,